My name is Chuck Whitman, and I build great traders that lead great lives. Traders I've trained have generated in excess of $1 billion in trading revenue and are found in some of the largest proprietary trading firms and hedge funds in the United States. It's Inauguration Day. Donald Trump is back in office. So, what does that mean for you? We heard a lot about the Trump trade that started in the summer and built momentum through the fall, and then when he was elected, took off. But a number of those themes have really pulled back since the beginning of December. So, where do we stand? We're about to find out. The Trump administration has been very vocal that they are bullish on crypto, that they want to do things for the cryptocurrency industry and the blockchain industry to help it really blossom and prosper in the United States. Donald Trump has gone so far to say that he wants the United States to be the crypto capital of the world. And if the United States goes down this path, many other countries are going to be watching, and the likelihood of adoption will be much higher. Donald Trump is stepping into a very difficult situation. I think he knows that. I don't think he's oblivious to it as the way many other politicians are. I view what's going on in the United States economy very much like we see in trading, where you have a market that is getting overbought and it's getting extended. And when a market gets overbought and it gets extended, it gets really tempting to get out. It gets really tempting to fade the move. This is where fundamentalists tend to get all screwed up because they don't see fundamental value anymore and they get out. And then they watch the market explode after they get out. This is one of the reasons I'm so big on being a technician and to have really good models and to really understand volume and volatility and price action, because a market that gets overbought can become more overbought. There's that quote from John Maynard Keynes that a market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So, yes, the market could be overbought. The United States economy could be getting in on the verge of trouble, spending like crazy, inflationary pressures, lots of global issues. I think Donald Trump knows the only way to get out of it is to grow our way out. It's to leverage the resources we have, leverage the technology we have, leverage the people we have, and that's how we get out. So I think he looks at the crypto industry and blockchain. I think he looks at energy. He looks at other places where we have resources, and he looks at it and says, okay, how can we leverage these in which that we can get productivity growth? If we get enough growth in the economy and then we're smart while we're doing it, we might have a shot at getting out. And if not, it's going to be really, really ugly. It's going to be mean reversion in massive scale. So, just like in the market, we could totally sit here and predict and prognosticate about what's going to happen. But the reality is, the market's going to do what the market's going to do. So, we have to be on high alert, watch the market for what it's going to do. The economy is the same way. We got to watch and see what's going on with Trump's policies and how do these affect these themes. We talk about Bitcoin a lot, but one trade that is out there is XRP, Ripple. Ripple rallied 300% in November and it paused and then it broke out again on Friday on really good volume. So that could be another really good trade that is a smaller cryptocurrency, but still one of the top 4 or 5, depending on how you measure it. So another reason the Trump administration may end up being very bullish for the cryptocurrency industry is because of regulation. They tend to be pro-business with the regulation. A lot of the cryptocurrency industry has been looking for some solution, looking for some clarity of how they're going to regulate it. It's kind of in this area that some areas are not regulated at all, and other areas have been witch hunts. This is the whole thing with XRP. XRP was the most persecuted cryptocurrency under the SEC. But now that Trump is in and Biden is out, Gary Gensler is stepping down as the head of the SEC, and this big lawsuit that the SEC has had against XRP is likely going to get dismissed. So the regulations that are coming could create a very pro-business, very pro-crypto, very pro-blockchain environment, which could be great for growth. If you get off some of the regulatory pressure, you get off some of the legal pressure, it opens the door for more innovation. And that could be a big boost to cryptocurrencies and blockchain. In addition, Donald Trump tends to lean into pro-business tax policies, trying to make sure that the corporate income tax rate stays low, that it stays competitive. This is something else that would be bullish for the cryptocurrency industry and for blockchain. I think banks could really benefit. There's been very few banks that have started in the United States since 2008. And it's a long story I won't get into, but they've made it prohibitive to be in the banking industry. There's a lot of hope that under Donald Trump, that the banking regulations will change and it will really help smaller banks, mid-sized banks be able to get back and expand their business. This is one of the reasons why the XLF, the financial sector, has been so strong. There's a lot of innovation going on in finance too. The modern bank, there's been a lot of innovation in finance too. The old style bank is really becoming a dinosaur. These new banks, they're not even necessarily banks, but things like Interactive Brokers and Robinhood, places like this that they have very easy trading. If you've never used Interactive Brokers, you should check it out. You can do everything there. They run their risk at a very high level. Thomas Petterfee is an amazing man. And he's very conservative in his risk management. It's a brokerage that's less likely to go under. So this could be a very bullish environment for banks. The reality is that the inauguration is a catalyst. And with any catalyst, we have to see how the market responds. Sometimes it's buy the rumor, sell the fact. When the inauguration comes and the day comes, it's already priced in. Or sometimes it is the impetus for major moves. This is why I got to watch and see, and the market will guide us, and we'll make a lot of money. So what day is it? That's right, it's Tuesday. And it's not just any Tuesday. That's right, it's Trader Tip Tuesday. And Trader Tip Tuesday, I come to you with tips like today that helps you take your performance to an elite level. I'll see you next Tuesday.